Governor McKee, thank you very much for the opportunity to address this group. Congratulations, sir, on becoming our governor officially. Glad to be up here with my colleagues. We're pleased to be able to offer more flexibility to the businesses of this state as our public health conditions continue to improve. These changes are incremental, but for the businesses involved are very important. So I'm going to express the different changes now. We're very grateful to Governor McKee for continuing to advocate for these changes and helping us execute these changes. It's really been a pleasure. And I want to thank Dr. Alexander Scott for her continuing partnership to get this done and get it done in a way that keeps Rhode Islanders safe. So thank you. So I'm going to describe 4 areas of revision to our restrictions for businesses today. First, in the area of gyms and fitness centers, Governor McKee and we have gotten a lot of feedback that the constraints continue to be very significant as to their impact upon fitness businesses. We've heard from individual proprietors, and it's a challenging set of conditions. So we are changing capacity limits from 1 person per 125 square feet to 1 person to 100 square feet. We've increased the density that's permitted in a fitness establishment as a result of this. What I want to point out to you is we've talked to individual businesses, gyms and fitness centers, yoga studios, etc. This can mean a couple of new customers for the smallest of studios. It could mean dozens of new customers in a larger or big box facility, and it's very important that even these incremental changes be implemented to help these businesses. I want to remind small fitness centers and studios that we have established an exceptions process for them where they can go still further as to relaxing these restrictions on capacity. They can do so by contacting the Department of Business Regulation. They will need to describe ventilation or testing or a plexiglass installation that will help to improve public health conditions in their facility and ensure that their clients are safe. But please contact dbr.ri.gov. Check out the website for the department at dbr.ri.gov and the request form if you are a small gym or fitness center and want to seek more relief. An additional announcement in this first category: outdoor fitness activities conducted by fitness centers, by gyms and professional fitness centers have no capacity limits so long as 6-foot social distancing and mask wearing are adhered to. In other words, a fitness center holding outdoor fitness instruction classes or activities, there's no capacity limit. Second category for today is restaurants. Today, thanks to Governor McKee, we are pleased to announce that beginning tomorrow, we will be increasing capacity limits from 50% of seated capacity to 66% of seated capacity, which was the condition prior to the pause. Restaurants are up to 66% of capacity. Restrictions related to table spacing and number of households per party will still be in effect. We're very grateful to the Rhode Island Hospitality Association and to other associations in our state, including the Ocean State Coalition and the Small Business Coalition, for their advocacy and partnership. Catered events. These are professionally catered events that are conducted in venues across our state, including, of course, weddings. This critical industry has been advocating for key points. We have, under Governor McKee, already offered some flexibility to this industry in recent weeks. We have looked to other states, and there's a fine-grained point here that we want to make, but it's important to the industry, and that's that we will be issuing new guidance regarding dancing at formal events. We know that's important to the industry in order to remain competitive. We want to also point out that starting at the beginning of April, we still anticipate that we'll be able to grow the numbers at such events to 100 indoors and 150 outdoors, and we will have more to say about that as we approach March 14th, daylight savings time, as the governor points out. We'll have more to say about what can be done around catered events and whether we can have a going forward plan that will anticipate still further growth as to capacity in that industry. Fourth, and most importantly, I want to speak of funeral homes. It's been enormously painful for us all to have any restrictions upon funeral homes. The restrictions upon them have been severe, and we're pleased to offer some incremental relief today. The current limits for attendees at funerals or funeral homes is 15 indoors and 25 outdoors, and the restrictions will be lifted to 30 and 50, meaning 30 persons indoors and 50 persons outdoors. That is our set of changes for today. We're very grateful again to Governor McKee for continuing to advocate and to find specific ways that we can advance this process.